What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming and checking out another video. I'm feeling a little under the weather, but that's not going to stop me from making a new video. I'm here with my 2009 Dodge Ram. I have some new tow mirrors that are bigger. The lenses are set up opposite of the stock ones, so there'll be less crap. And they also have blinker LEDs and stuff like that. So I'm going to go through, do an install. Hopefully my low-end Dodge still has wiring running up to at least the door hinge area or something, so that I can wire up these lights. But we'll find out as we go, so let's get into it. They come in a big cardboard box, and then each one is individually wrapped in styrofoam. There's two in one box. Here's one of the mirrors. It has the little blinkers. It has a blinker here on top. And it just, oh, let's do the peel. They sent panel poppers with the lights. Sanooer, that's how I'm gonna say it. S-A-N-O-O-E-R is what it looks like, Sanooer. Comes with wiring for the blinker portion, panel poppers, and these studs came separate. I just screwed these on with a 12mm socket. So those go on with a 12mm socket. There's a short side and a long side. The short side goes into the light. The long side is going to go through the door, and then there's nuts to cover it. Here's what the mirror looks like. Look at the mirror. This big one is normal. Wide angle. Oh, look at these arms. Look at my little head and these big arms. Step one, open your door. Come in with your panel popper. You're going to start from the front, lift up, and then you're going to pull forward. Pull this out of the way. We're going to push these little clippies and pull the wiring from these switches. Use a P3 Phillips. Take the screw out. Take a P3 Phillips. Take this screw out up here as well. Use a T40 Torx bit. You're going to get to this bolt here. I guess you can use a socket if you want, but I didn't use a socket. I use a T40. At the bottom of the door, you should have two screws that I don't have. So take these out. First time I tried to do this, I thought I almost broke the door. So you don't pop it out like a Chevy or Ford. You actually just lift up, because it has big ass fingers on the bottom of the door. And if you try to pull it, you're just going to break all these fingers. So the whole thing just has fingers that fit all over in the door. Just pick it up, throw it in the garbage. Here are the three screws that we need to get to that hold that mirror on. We need to get in here, unplug this by pushing down the little tab. Push down the little tab and pull. There's a little tab. Now we're going to go in here, undo these three nuts while somebody holds the mirror, and we're going to take it off. I put the new one on. I like the factory hardware better because it comes with a built-on washer instead of the standard nut. And then I added my own pretty thick washer on these two because the factory holes are kind of big, and I wanted to make sure there's more surface area to touch. So I tossed those in there, and I left this one alone here. And then I'm going to torque it down with plain little ratchet by hand by holding it way up here because I don't want to torque it too hard. I don't want to break the mount where it goes in. And once this is tight, then we can move on to plugging it back in. Yeah. Oh, so tight. Let me grab this. The button's going to go down. We're in there. You just got to feel around for the clitoris. Plug it in. And there's a normal wiring. Now here's the other wiring. That's for the blinkers. doesn't seem like my truck has that option in the wiring harness. So I'm gonna have to do some Googling. I'm gonna have to Google and see if the wires are on this side. If the wires are on this side, I should be able to add them. If the wires are not on this side, then I just can't hook them up. Let's see what it looks like from the front. So they're definitely bigger. Let's see, they also fold out like so. So that's nice. Now I just have to make sure they work with the automatic switchy deal to tilt them and stuff. Currently my truck does not have the wiring for this, so it's probably going to be a future thing because I have to tie into all the blinker wiring from in front and run all kinds of wiring. So that's kind of annoying. So if anyone out there knows a better way to get running lights and blinkers from anywhere inside the vehicle, please let me know, and I will make another video wiring this all up. Until then, I'm just going to leave it wrapped up like so. Put the door panel back together in the opposite way you took it apart, and then let's get to adjusting and verify that everything works good. All right, let's test this sucker out. Left, right, up, down. Amazing. It works. So all the standard functions work. I just don't have the wiring for the LEDs, which is kind of a crappy thing. But if I wasn't so cheap and bought the lowest version of this vehicle possible, then it would work. But since I'm cheap, I don't have the Laramie or whatever it's called.